Look guys, what a sunrise, totally rural. How's it going? Today, well, I'm going to stand like this, otherwise you won't be able to see me well. Today we're visiting an abandoned village in Asturias with about 8 square kilometers left deserted. It still has a church and everything, it's like time stopped there. I think we're going to have a pretty good time, so come along with me. We've reached the trail for our 8-kilometer climb to the village. The issue with these villages is they're isolated and located in the lower area where there's nothing. There's a cabin here, but everything else is just mountains. We'd be pretty isolated. Now we're gonna go up 8 kilometers on a trail that's totally, well, pretty neglected, pretty abandoned. And of course, transport links used to be extremely important back when there was industrial development and people migrated from small villages to the cities. This village was abandoned quite a few years ago. Only 1 or 2 people come up to tend to some gardens they have. Alright, we're going to do a time lapse of the climb so you can see what the whole path looks like. Let's go. Well, I just arrived at Santo Adriano. You saw how the trail was. Even though it was a time lapse, you could see how destroyed it is. And the car is proof of that. Look how muddy it is. And the potholes, everything that was there, honestly, wow, the road was in incredibly bad shape. But anyway, I'm going to give you a tour around here now so you can see what the little town is like, okay? This would be like the main square where the fountain is. And where the animals come. The ones from the area, the ones that roam around here freely, come here to drink water. This is one of the main houses, which are here where the fountain is, in what would be the square, the central square. Okay, from here, all the other houses are farther up from here, right? Well, let's go into the main house, which is the one with an oven that really caught my attention the last time I was here. Let's also see what condition the floor and everything is in, because honestly, this must be in really bad shape. The floor is made of old wood. Well, the oven was right there, exactly there. You can't really see it very well because there's hardly any light, but that's where the oven was. A little staircase goes up to a room above. I'm going to reach up with the GoPro because with the way this staircase is and how much I weigh, I didn't dare go up. I'm going to take a shot. Let's see how it turns out. I'm not sure if you saw anything. The kitchen would be around here. Well, look, with the original table, the little bench, the drawers, well, the wood-burning stove has been taken away because obviously it has its value. But check this out, there are still cans here and everything. Look, old metal plates. There's even a bottle here, look. Jato Risco Saradoga, natural cider, haha, what else would you expect here in Asturias, right? The little drawers, the kitchen window, another window that curiously looks out to. Let's keep going and see where it leads. You have to be careful because honestly the floor feels like it's about to collapse. Look at the roof. But these houses were so well built, they're still standing without any maintenance. Look, the wall over there is falling apart, but it's still holding up. Water probably gets in from all sides during the winter. A huge wicker basket with a huge hole in the floor. We're gonna go along the edge. Wow, look, a room from that era with its little bed. Imagine sleeping there in that mesh. Man, your back must end up hurting so much. Look, there's a hole there and it connects to the stable. The wall fell, so now it opens into the stable. Look, the manure bedding is still piled up there. The mirror. Look, it connects to the rooms. The kitchen window. Look at the view. Good. I don't want to move around too much since it looks like it might collapse. And here's another room. With a bed like the other one. Here. Honestly, it's empty. There's nothing here. But these houses are incredible. With the crappy maintenance they have, which is non-existent. It's probably been like this for years. And it's still in really good shape. And sturdy. At least the floor I'm standing on. It doesn't sound like it's gonna creak or anything. I don't know. Honestly, I think it's amazing. Alright, let's check out another one. This is one of the few houses with an owner. The poor guy put up sticks because people keep stepping on his land. You should visit these places respectfully. And also, look, he has clothes hanging out as a deterrent. But here we go. The thing is, nobody lives here, because getting here every day is a real ordeal. And as you can see, look at these views. Everything is completely isolated in the mountains. From that little house over there, from that one over there, that's where we came from. We can't go into the one down below because it's locked, and I don't go around breaking doors, but there are quite a few to see. Okay, let's head to the lower village. Can I see it? These were once streets. The thing is, of course, if you don't maintain them, the greenery in Asturias grows everywhere. There used to be another house here. Here, another one. The truth is, everything is muddy. Muddy. But look underneath. There were the stones. But these villages, out here where they are, who comes to live here and lives here all year round? But look at how the structures have held up, given their minimal maintenance. Look, there was another house here, or a stable rather. These were farmland for cultivation. Then those two houses you're seeing there, which are at the entrance of the village, they also have owners, and they have them sealed so that people don't go in. But that's it. Nobody comes here since it's been abandoned for years. One of the things that impacted me the most was the church in this town. So many people must have passed through here for mass, communions, weddings, and funerals, because as you can see, next to it is the cemetery. Out of respect, we won't film inside. But this is the cemetery. We're about to enter the church. Wow, amazing. It has a high security logging system. We're going to try to figure out how to open it.
A ver, vamos a ver. Pa, pa, pa.
All right, I'm going to cut because if I don't... Got it. There was a pin code, so I got it wrong.
Bestial, chavales, mira.
It's hard to believe. I've seen this holy water font here. A bench where they used to pray. An old photo of the Virgin once displayed here. Of Our Lady of Covadonga. That must have been the Virgin once in this church, which was clearly removed. Because if not, here it would last 2 days. And this should be the priest's room. Damn, look, a statue of a saint. All smashed up. But who knows how old it is. As I said, this should be the priest's room. Let's keep exploring places. Another one of the houses. As you can see, it's here. This one. This one is really destroyed. Another one of the abandoned houses. It had a view from the balcony. Truly spectacular, honestly. Another one. Let's see if we can get inside. Wow. The floor here is in bad shape. The floor is really, really, really bad. Look, old shoes. Old shoes. The kitchen. I'm afraid to go over there because the floor is in terrible shape. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's really bad. If something happens to me here, what a mess. Then they'd have to come look for me. Wow, the floor creaks a lot. I can't. The balcony came off. What a shame I can't go all the way to the room. It's just that, look, the floor is all cracked over there. All of that is in terrible shape. And here too, look how. Watch when I step. Look, I love the doors, with the original decoration carved into the wood. The handle. Well, another house, this one, you're in the highest neighborhood, you have to go up there, along that little path over there. You go up and find another small house. Let's see if we can get into it. Although everything is just as I feared. And when I say I was afraid, I really mean it. Look at that hole over there. Look. Well, the design of this door isn't very good either, because you open the front door. The issue is you block the door to the room, or whatever's there. Well, look. What a sight. Old table, old little bench. The kitchen. Let's hope nothing gives way underfoot because, wow, everything's in terrible shape. Everything is all messed up. Look at the view these people have. Leaving this house behind. We keep going up. It looks like there's more little houses around here. There's another one here, but this is, come on, you can't even get in. It's so overgrown with weeds. This must have been the stable. Thank you. That's right, the stable there. This other one. Wow, there's a card over there. I'm telling you, this place is totally frozen in time. Well, if you liked the video, it would help me a lot if you subscribed, gave it a like, and turned on the notification bell so YouTube lets you know if I upload a new video. I promise to show you more interesting places in Asturias, so I'll see you soon, guys.